Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the San Diego Padres. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Joe Musgrove will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all 4. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
Striding into the box, Stephen Kwan. He will lead this one off today. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the fall classic. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Kwan aboard here at first with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Two and two now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Jose Ramirez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Kwan ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch, and that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Taken in by Machado. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Aaron Savali, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The 2-1.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 7.
So digging in now, Kim, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here now is Juan Soto. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 1 inning in the books here. The Indians lead it 1-0. Standing in, Josh Naylor, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Naylor.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7. The catcher, Zach Collins.
In now for Cleveland, Zach Collins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty, one man out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Machado over to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting in, the left fielder, Will Brennan.
Settling in now, Will Brennan. First pitch on its way.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 0-1 delivery.
That's the
Ball one.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Brennan is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That misses. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Miles Straw. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Again, he sends it out of play. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And a double steal try here. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
So now to the plate, Andres Jimenez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Pause, now the pitch. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
A throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Onto the party porch and gone. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. Number 14 on the season, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman.
Stepping in now, Josh Naylor. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Into the box, Zach Collins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. 4 runs here in this half inning. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
To 2-2 now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1-check swing holding up.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Craig Stammen is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Craig Stammen.
Will Brennan will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. Stammen, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swing and a line drive, and the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
At the plate, Miles Strong, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Stephen Kwan would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians on top, 7-0. Now at the plate, number 9, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. One out now in the San Diego third, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down. Doing it.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Now the 3-0 offering.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in now, Austin Nola. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. First pitch on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cleveland's out in front, 7-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now batting, Ahmed Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Andres Jimenez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
7 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two 2-0 count, the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Kim.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 home. High chopper to third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the Friars are into the hit column. He'll get it into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cruz hits a little over the 270 mark. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Padres leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Bell. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Zach Collins.
Digging in, Zach Collins, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
To the plate now, Will Brennan, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pitch on the way. Fernando Tatis Jr. started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Straw is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 9.
Now at the plate, number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Matt Carpenter. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Straw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Stephen Kwan. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Low for ball 1. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Striding in for the Indians, Ahmed Rosario. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Ready with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The next 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Tribe lead this one 8-0. Stepping up now, Austin Nova will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's in there for a strike. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Ready with the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Now batting, number 7.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Kim. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Brennan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Padres go down quietly. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Bell.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Standing in now, Josh Naylor, as he sends it on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Mike Zunino will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back. First and second now, one man out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
I got a ball, one strike.
Two and one.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-1. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
In now, Will Brennan lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple as the lead holds at 8-0. Mike Zunino will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Now catching, number 10, Mike Zunino.
So striding forward now, Juan Soto. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. Hit hard to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Stepping in, Manny Machado. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Brennan is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Stepping in now, number 9. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
A runner on first with 2 away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Indians lead it 8-2. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Miles Straw.
Number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 is taken high above the zone.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Stephen Kwan. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a high chopper. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Pickoff move to second, and a leap, but it's over his head at second. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out. The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Steven Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Andres Jimenez. To short, hit hard. To second for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
It doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Bell. He singled his last time up. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
In his career, Bell is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Hit weakly back to the mound. A barehand play by Bogaerts. He's out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Indians on top 10-2. Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Nola. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Daniel Espino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15, Daniel Espino.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Now here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1.
2. Full count. 3-2.
Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's it.
A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The count now at 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Kim, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one on to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
The count now at 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready now, Josh Naylor. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Josh Naylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now in the box, Mike Zunino. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? He's got it. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to third. This could be two. Machado has it. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, number 7.
So striding in, Miles Straw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Three and two to the Indian center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit, and he's safe.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
At the plate, Stephen Kwan, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home. Line to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in. To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. In there, now the throw. Not in time, and how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this. The 2-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Indians 11 and the Friars 2.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres DH.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. And that is off the wall. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
In now, Manny Machado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Ball 2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Fernando. Tatis Jr.
Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. He went deep last time up. From the stretch.
Nope,
Just a
that's
bit
foul.
high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Ball one, no strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. A man at third with 1 away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, number 9. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Padres down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Carpenter has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. San Diego down to their final strike. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Nola. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he misses there, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Tribe posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Aaron Savali earned his 9th win of the year. Joe Musgrove was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.